Command and Conquer.
Again, when I say way back in the day, I'm talking like I'm 35, so like 1993.
Basically, your issue is a digital literacy one. You are like really struggling, like to pilot. This is a struggle bus. Now press escape, go to your HUD, the interface. Yeah, interface. And then you're gonna go to HUD scale, put that at 0 and press OK. Are they at a red? I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Let's just ping it. Sit there. Don't face check. Do not face check. Let's just ping the shit out of it. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. All right, let's go. Good job to sweep. That was good. Just hit the big one. Hit the big one. You're being inefficient. You have AoE. Oh, sorry guys. Here, now go for that gank. Yes. Use your pot now. Use your pot now. You want to go wide around it. A little wider. Okay, calmly Q. All right, that's good enough. All right, now get in the bush and press B. Get in the bush and press B. Okay, they see you clearly. Sweep, sweep. They clearly see you. Sweep. Now press B again. Go Q her. If she wants to face check it, I will Q her. Now get in the bush again and recall. Now, I was saying if she face checks you.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. If she face checks you, you want to go for it. Remember, we're going Sundress, so go ahead and grab a long sword. All right, let's go to our blue. Use your Q as you're rotating. If Kha'Zix is here, he's still going to be on your camps, probably. It takes a long time to counter jungle now. So you'll have an opportunity to smite and do all that. Should be auto E. You have those stacks, you need to use them. When you have 2, you need to always use them right away. Yep, you do your gromp. What's going on in mid as you're doing this? Check mid quickly. Wow, he survives. Cool. Wolves. Fuck Scuttle. Fuck Scuttle. Just take wolves. Get your free level 4. And he probably already took that. Remember, it took us a long time to get up here. Go to chickens next. We're going to hop over the backside of chickens. You need to stop autoing the smalls. You need to auto the bigs. You're making your clear take forever because you keep autoing the bigs. Or, I mean, auto the smalls. You have AoE. The pets also deal AoE damage now. Let's go to golems. That's why taking golems is worse now, because it doesn't take as long.
Gotcha.
It used to be taking these golems took an eternity. Go ahead and smite the big one. All right, let's flank this. You're going to start sweeping now and just go the same angle that you just did. Let's try. All good. Now you can check your scuttle. You might bump into Kha'Zix. Put a pink in this river and be ready to run if he's here. Okay. Take that plant also. Yep. I'll just take a recall again. I don't really see much of a play. Now your pink should have been in the bush, not where you put it. You put it at the goofiest spot.
I got you.
That has to go in the bush because now they have vision of you. See, go to the bush behind you. Go to like try or something.
I got you. I got you.
Whenever you do these ganks, like you keep getting hung up with the whole vision war thing, right? Like if they clearly see you with the way they're posture, stay. Go, don't show. Like sneak around this wall. Yeah, there you go. Get ready to queue. Okay. I could queue her. You could queue her. You could. They both have no mana. I would walk at them. I'd walk at them. They have no mana. They have a little bit. Careful. Oh, you're okay. Okay, back. She has just enough. Now, I definitely want you to poke at that in that spot. And that's why I said they have no mana. Go ahead and you're building Sheen and a pair of boots. Use your Q. Use your Q. Now we're going to go red, chickens, and then golems again. Wait, Lux went all the way to top. Maybe I'll go to... Now we'll go red, chickens, golems, and then we'll look at bottom again. Yep, chickens first. What's going on in mid? Camera. Alright, let's go to golems next. Now, we're going to smite this, and then we're getting really close to 6, which is pretty much our whole champion. Oh, we might get it off of this. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's just go to the bottom then. Perfect. Golems are OP now, I guess.
I misclicked. I misclicked.
Okay, we're still going for it then. Sweep. Yep, clear this. Clear. Just clear it. You're on vision. Just clear it. And then go to dragon or something. They're scared of you because you just cleared the vision. Yeah, just go to dragon. I take the recall. A little spooky. You queue over the wall or something before you get caught. All right, wait, maybe. This is just a straight up. This is a goober battle, dude. This is a goober battle if I've ever seen one. All right, grab the call fields. We're gonna go Gromp down. Use your Q. Use your Q. You should be auto-Eing off of cooldown. Use your Q to get to this, yep. Remember, it's auto-E. Darius popping off, bro. Okay, go to Rift. Do Rift. He just killed 2. You could dodge that big wind up. That punch that happens, you could just walk around it and not get hit. There you go. You don't want to take that free damage from it. It can make the difference between you living and dying, especially now that sustain got nerfed in the jungle. How much gold do we need for Sunder is what I'd be thinking. Okay. So let's clear wolves, work our way down, and maybe we can get a gank off, drop rift, and then we'll have enough for Sunder. Auto E. Could be no downtime. Now we'll go to chickens, and then we'll go to golems next. Auto the big chicken, remember? I'd be queuing this camp instead of just standing there forever. I'm gonna get through this quickly. Let's go to golems next. This guy's ganking your bot lane. We should move our camera and see. Okay, I don't think that works, so I would just go to golems. Yep, queue it. Queue to golems, hurry up. While kind of juggling, you're juggling both. Like move your camera, look at golems. Move your camera, look at golems. Just go ult this guy. Okay. This is why you gotta try to juggle both. Because you're basically... You see how this fight's kind of died? Now you'd wish you just stayed on golems. That's why you need to look while doing golems. You can't just walk away from golems.
Gotcha.
The premise is you only want to show up if it's short and sweet. You don't want to just linger and walk at people for half an hour. You want to show up quick. Now go to red. Go to your red. I'm gonna take the recall after this. I'll take a recall. All right. So what I do when I have rift is I look at each tower on the mini map. So right now there's two. There's two in mid. There's two in top. All right, I'm going to mid with this because there's 5 plates on bottom. I want to bust the tower down, and Darius has the top one on his own. So we're just gonna queue. You're gonna use your Q while you're rotating. Yeah, I would walk forward and drop rift here. Now you got a Kha'Zix coming up river below you. Yep, Q him. And you can ult, yep. Okay, we can pull back. Yeah, we can pull back. Try to Q away. Now, if in a situation like that you're getting bursted down, flash is better to run that first than the Q.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Because your Q, you obviously have to sit there and like stationary charge it up. Hold tab and let's think about what boots are best. I think I would go Merc Treads. A lot of CC. Right, let's get on the map. Move our camera around. I don't want to stare at the grass. We could go to chickens. We could go to chickens. I want to go towards the chickens first and move our way away from the fights. We could go mid. Everybody's going to bottom. So after we clear this. I'd shove mid. I'd shove one more. No one's on the wave. All right. Yeah, we could take wolves. We could take blue. We could take gromp. We could take all this. Okay. We go to blue, Grump. Remember that I want you going Maw after, well, first we gotta get Merc Treads, so. All right, let's take a recall here. Get your Merc Treads build towards Maw. Darius might just fuck these guys up by himself. All right, grab Merc Treads, grab a long sword. Cool, let's get out there quick. Use your Q as well. All right, what can we do with that? We could probably, yeah, we could go to Rift. Use your Q. All right, we're gonna grab that. This Darius is huge, so let's play off of him. Maybe we can find a Q ult here. All right, I guess I would just go mid and push. Drop your rift. You can go for a quick Q. Q into R. There's 2 dead. Alright, try to find something quick. Not that deep, not that deep, not that deep, not that deep. Once your team separates like that, you can't do this.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, grab the Hex Drinker. Get your camera out there.
They're both pretty big.
Yeah, they're beyond huge. They're beyond massive right now. We go red to setting up dragon now. Go. There's our camera on right now, my guy. Now, yeah, we could go to Pantheon, set something up. He's making a play in that bush. Let's go Q somebody. Okay, so now we could probably go to drag if we want. So just take the free drag. Should be queuing to rotate, not just walking. Maybe Q. Never mind, he ran too far away. Yeah, I mean, we could go dive, I guess. We go to... You want to go to the Misfortune, yeah? Okay, they surrender. All right. So let's have a conversation, my friend.
Yeah.
This is the first game you've ever played on PC?
Like, I played World of Warcraft way back in the day, and Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer?
Again, but when I say way back in the day, I'm talking like I'm 35, so like 1993, 4, like when PCs were still like big honky PCs.
Because
You know, they were all like IBMs, like real big.
right now, this is basically your issue is a digital literacy one. By that I mean this is you are like really struggling to handle this game, like to pilot. This is a struggle bus. Like I don't see how we go much further until we fix that. And I mean, because you've played for 2 years, you've put games in. This isn't like, you know, you've got a few hundred games of this now, and you just look like a liability. Like you're walking around. It's really hard for you to, you could barely aim your camera on your champion. Like this champion here is way too hard for you. Like 100%. I always give a benefit of the doubt with the, you know, the first game is, like I say, it's a skill assessment of swords, right? Mm-hmm. If you keep playing this champion, there's no way you're going anywhere anytime soon. We have to normally what I recommend for people that are in your position where it's like, you know, camera work is just all over the place and like moving the champions all over the place. I mean, you start at the basics. Like you say you play Command and Conquer. I would literally fire up like not World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2. I would like download that game. It's free. And I would just work playing through the campaign until you can actually like connect your brain to your hands with what you're seeing like on screen to what's happening. Because this isn't like, you know, I get lots of clients, right? And I'm not saying all this stuff to be mean to you or to discourage you to play or any of that. I'm just trying to be as honest as I can so that you can understand, like, I see a lot of people. This is probably one of the bigger struggle buses I've seen mechanically. Right? So we have to figure out a way to close whatever this gap is. Right? Because if you want to go further, right now the game just looks like it's tough to, it's basically you're at the controls. The controls are just destroying you right now. Fuck all the other shit, right? I always go with the biggest problems first.
Yeah. So like you saw the most recent games that I played. Those are me, and I'll be straight up honest with you, because I've watched a lot of your videos. That's me trying to not lock screen most of the game, because normally I'm lock screen a lot.
So you've only started recently on lock screening.
Yes. So like what I'll normally do is lock screen, and then I hit my F2, F3, F4 just to follow the champ, see where they're at, and then just lock screen back to myself.
Right. So, and that's obviously not good enough.
Right. So then I've been trying, okay, well, instead of doing that, let's actually try to use this mouse. I should probably turn it down one notch just to give myself that extra. Here's what I'm gonna do in your particular case. I think what would make more sense is we come up with some drills. So first big recommendation: StarCraft 2 is free to download, right? Yeah, I have it downloaded.
That's free to play. Like, just get that, play through the campaign. Get comfortable with like because basically playing unlock camera is just playing an RTS. That's what I tell people. It's the same thing, right? You control different units in StarCraft. This game you control one. You need to be able to gather information. In your case, it's not only that though. It's like how you handle the movement and the fighting. At one point you got into a fight and you just stood there like it was basically it was like a turn-based game. Right? It was like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. You guys just hit each other. Right? Which, that's just so far beyond where we want to wind up with League of Legends. that it has to be that has to be the first thing we focus on. So what I would do is I'd go in the practice tool to start. Now, first thing, you got to drop this champion. the Vi has to go for now. I wouldn't even go anywhere near Vi until I got a handle on dribbling the basketball, so to speak, right? Gotcha. So let's go ahead and